Okay everyone, what's going on? It's Voodoo51292 and it is another Monday, and that means it is time for another channel update. Today is Monday, April the 18th of 2011, and this channel update is going to be jam-packed with stuff. We did a lot of random stuff over the course of last week. We have all kinds of stuff to talk about with this week, and so I'm going to start talking and trying to do this so I can finish it before we're all dead. So, first thing is first. What did we do last week? Well, as you know, we started the week off with a bang. We did something pretty special. On Tuesday, Dave came over and we sat there and actually played some fan appreciation matches with Darkside Phil on Dead Space 2, which was pretty neat. And all of that footage that I took is now up on a playlist called Dead Space 2 Multiplayer with Darkside Phil. Our matches are also up on DSP Gaming. If you go into the Dead Space 2 Fan Appreciation playlist on his channel, our matches are parts 1 through 7. So those are all up. Pretty neat experience we had on Thursday, and it was a pretty good way to start the week, I thought. Then things kind of slowed down. However, on Wednesday, I did do my official review of Homefront, the campaign only. You know why, I've said it 100 times, so I'm not going to say it again, but that review is done. It is also up, so go check that out. Then it kind of tapered off, and then starting on Saturday, I did actually start my alternate playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. So, this is something I said I was going to be doing for a while, and I actually did start it on Saturday. I played a little bit on Saturday and some more last night, Sunday night. Did a few things. Now, I do have to say that I was excited to jump back in and play this. Unfortunately, what I found was I got so wrapped up into it the first time I played this game, and did so many of the side quests, watched Phil's complete playthrough and did so much research and stuff on this that I pretty much know everything in the game. So as I was going through, you know, it really, obviously nothing really surprised me, and the kind of the magic, you know, of playing this game the first time and how good it was and how captivated I was by the atmosphere of this game, and how there was that 1 week where I basically lived as a hermit and woke up and started playing Fallout New Vegas, only taking breaks to eat, and then going to sleep. I did that for like a week straight during Christmas break because I got so into this game. All that magic and stuff is kind of out of it for me now. You know, it's kind of enjoyable, and obviously it's a little early on, so I would imagine it to be a little boring, you know, the early quests. I really don't have many guns or anything like that, and nothing really exciting is going on. Maybe it'll pick up as I get further into it, but it's just not as exciting and as fun as I thought. I've been wanting to do, obviously, the Honest Hearts DLC, get some new content, but we'll talk about that coming up. But anyway, some of this this has been started. I don't know when I'm going to continue. Probably not until the summer, if I do. I don't know if I'm going to upload that footage yet or not. I might hold on to it and find out if this is really going to go anywhere in the future. And if it's not, if I'm not going to play that again, then there's no reason for me to put the footage up. If you guys want me to put the footage I do have up, I have like, you know, something like 11 parts or something like that. If you guys do want me to put that up so you can start watching it, send me a message or something and let me know. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to hang on to it and not put it up right away until I find out whether or not I'm going to continue this or not. So, anyway, this was started. Then last night, Sunday night, I started, or I tried to do something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and that somebody actually requested that I do, and that is play more of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood multiplayer. When the game first came out, I really liked the multiplayer. It was really good. It was a new kind of multiplayer, obviously. It was, you know, like a stealth type of multiplayer, obviously, because it's Assassin's Creed. And it was different than everything else I had played, and I really enjoyed it. So I went back and tried to play some more last night, and here's basically what happened, okay? When I played this game first, like I said, it was a lot of fun, and everybody played the multiplayer pretty much correctly. What do I mean by correctly? Well, obviously this is an Assassin's Creed game, so the multiplayer is based on stealth, and the stealthier you are, the better you're going to perform. You get more points for, the stealthier and sneakier you are, you get more points for these stealth kills. And when it first started, everybody was trying to be really stealthy, and it was a lot of fun, because you never knew where you were going to get attacked from, and you were trying to, not only watch your back, but also, try to be stealthy and kill your target. And it was a lot of fun, and I really did get addicted to this multiplayer for a while. But something I noticed that was starting to happen back then, a couple of months ago, when I started kind of phasing out of playing this multiplayer, I started noticing it, and then last night confirmed it. Unfortunately, this multiplayer, from what I see, has kind of started to degrade into people not playing the game correctly, and people basically no longer trying to be stealthy, no longer trying to actually play this the right way. What people are now doing is, and this is all shown in the footage I had from last night, people are just running around in the multiplayer now and being gung-ho about it. People are sprinting all over the map. They're constantly on the rooftops, flying around, always, just sprinting around and not trying to be stealthy one bit. And I tried to play it last night the way that I had played it when it was first started, which was fun, but I couldn't. I kept coming in last place because I couldn't get any good kills, because all of my targets, every single one I got, was either sprinting across the map like an idiot or jumping all over the rooftops. And when that happens, you only really have two options. One, you can chase after them, which if you start trying to chase them, the meter's gonna, they're gonna get tipped off, and it's gonna allow them to escape. Or if you are able to catch up with them and kill them, you get really bad points, and it's a really crappy kill. But I'm getting all sorts of messages here. I'm sorry. Anyway, let me put this aside so I don't get tempted to just stop. So anyway, there really wasn't anything I could do, and I kept coming in last place, and it wasn't fun, because every single person on the map was doing it, and nobody was trying to be stealthy. But, and I'm sorry, but there's just too many multiplayers out there that's gung-ho already, and that charge in, and you get a point for a kill no matter how you kill them. I'm sorry, but if I wanted to play more of that kind of multiplayer, I just put Call of Duty back in my console. So I'm sorry, but that's not the way that this game was designed. I had one idiot, and I think it's still actually up there on that video. I didn't take it down for some reason, but and I made a note of this in my video. Some idiot on my very first Assassin's Creed Brotherhood multiplayer video, for the first gameplay footage ever on my channel, he comments and he says, because I was playing the game, and when I started filming, it was toward the end of when I was playing, and I had played a whole bunch before, and this was starting to get toward the end where I started noticing this kind of stuff happening. And I was filming, and on those early videos I say, everybody's running around the map, and I'm like, wow, look at this guy running around like an asshole. And I kept saying that over and over because everyone was doing it. And he comments on my video and he says, all these people that are sprinting around the maps and running all over the rooftops, they're not assholes. They're just people who really know how to play this game. And I'm like, no, they're not. That has nothing to do with how you're supposed to play this game. So if anybody's out there and you want to troll this video because I said that, go ahead. There's no point in doing that, by the way, because obviously I'm going to see your comment, and if it's freaking troll nonsense, I'm just going to delete it and probably block you as a user. So there's no point in leaving that kind of stuff on my videos to begin with. But I'm sorry, but this is not how that game was designed, for people to be sprinting and running around on the map, not being stealthy at all. That's why you get so many points for being stealthy. But now the multiplayer is more about quantity of kills than it is about quality. People don't understand or don't care that you don't win or do well at this multiplayer by having a high kill-death ratio. That's not what this is about. It doesn't matter about your KD. They don't even keep track of it. The only thing that matters is how many points you earn. The person with the most points at the end of the match wins. So somebody who gets 10 kills can lose to somebody who only gets 5, and they're like, what? I don't understand that. It makes sense. I got 10 kills. Well, it doesn't make a difference. because the guy who got 5 kills probably got really good stealth quality kills, and he got more points than you did. But people don't get that about this game, obviously, anymore, and people just abuse the system and don't play the multiplayer like it's supposed to, or like it was designed to be played, and it's just annoying. And there's parts about this multiplayer that are broken as well. Like I said, you're supposed to get points, more points for stealth kills. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't always work that way. For instance, people will be chasing you and they'll break their cover and you see them with a red dot above their head, and if they catch up to you and actually kill you, for some reason they still get massive points. Normal points for like a good stealth kill is like 400. That's like a decently good stealth kill is worth like 400 points. Well, sometimes these people will give themselves away, run up and stab you, and for some reason they get like 300 to 400 points. Or the one thing that's extremely broken about this multiplayer is the poison. And basically that's a perk that you unlock, where basically with the poison, you walk next to your target and I'm not exactly sure how it works because I don't use it, but you basically walk next to your target and poison the surrounding area, and it kills them instantly, and for some reason you get ridiculous points. Like I said, like 400 something. I've seen people get over 1,000 points for using that poison, and it's stupid because it doesn't take as much skill as actually getting up and stabbing the person. All you gotta do is walk in their vicinity and hit poison, and you get over 1,000 points. It's retarded. It doesn't make any sense, and it's a completely broken perk that they give you in the game. So I would like to keep playing this. I actually played only 4 matches last night because I couldn't take it because it was so boring. I had no fun and it was just aggravating. So for this game, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, I do want to play more of the multiplayer. I did want to play more last night, but unfortunately, people are abusing the system. They're not playing the game properly because they can't wrap their heads around a different multiplayer concept. Unfortunately, people don't seem to be mature enough to embrace a new concept, and all they care about is running around being gung-ho just like every other multiplayer out there. So Ubisoft, it's not your fault. It's not Ubisoft's fault for this. They designed a really good multiplayer. Unfortunately, people are just taking advantage of it and not playing it properly. So I like this multiplayer a whole lot if it's played the way that it was designed to be played, but it's just not anymore. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, go watch those videos when I get them up. I don't have them up yet, but there's only 4 matches. Go watch them. They're going to be called the second set. Go watch them, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It was no fun at all, and it was nothing like it used to be back when this game was new. Trust me, it wasn't. So I did this, and to that guy who requested that I do this, I greatly apologize to you. I wish I could have done more, but I wasn't going to sit there and play forever when it was no fun and people weren't playing it right. So anyway, that's that. And I still did one more thing last week that we're actually going to have to go into the next video. I told you this was going to be long. So we'll come back, we'll continue with channel update number 14.